Alrighty, howdy neighbors and welcome back to Kill or Love. Last time we met our main cast, found out that our nurse kind of likes us just a little bit too much and went ahead and kidnapped our girlfriend. Cause you know, it happens. Day-to-day life. It happens. Anyway, let's continue on August 8th. After that one time, Grace started coming up to me more and more, and talking to me more and more. It was a gradual thing, just hello and goodbye, and how you doing at first. Eventually they grew to full conversations. Well, I say full conversations. They were still pretty bare bones. I noticed how friendly she was being, of course. But I didn't push her away. I couldn't tell why I didn't do that. I surprise myself every day by not telling her to screw off. Hey, Jack. There's this bar just down the road. I hear it's a good place to go. So, how about we go there after work today to relax? And when she asked me to go for drinks, I surprised myself further by saying sure. He likes her. Ooh. How do you like it here? Is it nice? It's alright, I guess. I don't really know, honestly. I'll try that again. I don't really know, honestly. I don't go to places like this. Oh, well, I don't either. Not a lot. But I thought it'd be fun, you know? Grace ordered a Jack and Coke. I didn't know what to get, so I asked for one too. Her drinks came quickly. They were cool and pleasantly sweet, but I couldn't enjoy mine. I was in a bad mood. So I just had giggled while taking my order, and I took it as an insult. Or it was something else, just dumb. I couldn't exactly remember. Feels good to relax after a long day of work, doesn't it? I grumbled. What is it, Jack? Nothin'. I sipped my drink. Something's bothering you, isn't it? He says nothing. Just not cut out for this stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have to drink it if you don't want to. I didn't mean that. I mean all this. Just did everything around us. Doing things with people. That's so valid, my guy. Why? You wouldn't get it if I explained. We're just too different. I had it rough in life. Really, I'm sorry to hear that. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself now. Well, it would be a shame not to do fun things just because of that. No, what I'm saying is, it's just not fun for me. I don't like this. How could you say that? I've barely been here 10 minutes. I just know. She didn't seem happy I said that. So you want to leave? I hadn't actually thought of leaving. I just complained to complain. Well, you can't leave. Not yet. Yeah? Yes. If you keep going like this, you're never gonna have any fun in life. So promise me that you'll at least give being with me a chance. You want me to stay here longer? Yes. At least an hour. Oh, girl. You can't force someone to be with you for an hour. Come on. Me, though. The whole hour. Please. Dots. Fine. I could do an hour. Thank you. You won't regret it. I already am. Yeah, sure. It sounded like such a long time. There's a clock on the wall opposite me. I was gonna stare at it for the whole hour, counting down the minutes. And when the hour passed, I would get up and leave. Simple as that. But then something happened. She's sneaking in the corner. Grace was having trouble. Never seen her so awkward. She was stammering, struggling to find stuff to talk about. I realized it was because I was just sitting there, barely saying anything. I was after all grumpy, too. That couldn't have helped. Back in the store, with so many distractions around us, it had been easy for her to chat with me every so often, a few words here and there. I hadn't had to do much back then besides nod. Sitting down, talking face to face, simply couldn't work like that. Yeah, so don't be rude. After more than a few failed attempts to get the ball rolling, Grace gave up. She sat there, looking at her dress instead of me. She was most likely working up the courage to end this early. In just a few minutes, I'd be free to leave. I found I couldn't stand that, so I started talking. I said the first thing that came to mind, no matter how stupid. I don't know why I did it. She's just someone like me, both feeling bad for someone and talking with no filter. Or, unlike the past me. Maybe I was finally warming up to Grace. Or maybe it was the alcohol. I don't know, maybe it was both. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it happened. Back then, there was a part of me that never relaxed, no matter what. No, there wasn't a part of me. Pretty much all of me was like that. Like a fist that wouldn't unclench. But now I found that I could relax. But now I found I could relax it, little by little by little. And before I knew it, I really was having fun in this girl's presence. Talking to her, laughing with her, simply spending time with her. What did we talk about? I don't remember. What I do remember is that I had more fun than I had in years. An hour passed. I hadn't say anything. We stayed there for hours longer. I do remember one thing that we talked about, actually. We somehow got out on the topic of family. What's family like, Jack? I can't say. Oh, I see. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. Sorry, ass. I'm kinda not speaking terms with my family either. Why is that? That's, Actually, I don't really talk with other people all that much. Or hang out with them. Outside of work. Kind of alone a lot of the time. What, really? Yeah, this surprised me. I was surprised a lot back then. Never thought Grace was anything like me. But she's so friendly with the people at the store. That's all it is. It's not like I wouldn't like to spend more time with them, but I don't know. It feels like if I let them in, they're going to turn out not nice. But you're different. Because you started... No, I'm just kidding. You started as a jerk. So here we are. No, she would never. She probably would. But no. You're just trying to get by. I don't think you had to use someone. God, when I say it like that doesn't sound right at all. You must think I'm really weird. I'm sorry. No, I don't think you are. It makes sense what you said. Really? Thank you, Jack. I really, really hope you understand. And I'm so happy that you do. I really feel like you're someone I could trust. We're out for drinks again next week. And then once more the week after. The week after that, we had dinner together. At a greasy little restaurant where we could afford to eat. I tried to impress her by ordering wine. I never had wine. It was disgusting. But I had guessed it would be disgusting, so I forced my way through the glass anyway. I even said it was delicious. Grace tried some. Told me it was spoiled. She teased the hell out of me for that. I wasn't bitter at all. I laughed along. It's strange how quickly people could change sometimes. Soon we started going out more often. To bars, cheap restaurants, places like that. We took a lot of walks together too. And one time we even went to the movies. After about a month of this, I asked Grace if she'd be my girlfriend. What? Am I not your girlfriend already? No. And that's how that went. August 9th. A few weeks later, she told me what had happened to her back when she lived with her family. I know for a while that something had happened. Something she hadn't shared with anyone before. But when she told me what it was, a few of the things she said. And nah, I shouldn't write it down here. I feel like that's for the best. It feels wrong. It's not mine to tell. What if someone found this journal? I never imagined she was living with such a burden. When I found out, I felt crushed. I know. God, I feel like an idiot. After I told you that I had it rough. Nah, it's fine. Don't feel bad about it, please. You got your own troubles, and I've got mine. I mean, I know, but... Can't we do something? There's nothing to do. It's all over now. All I can do is keep looking forward. You know? I hugged her and told her how brave she was for telling me. I told her I'd protect her. Keep her safe somehow. I would keep her safe forever. Whoop. And I meant it. Yeah, you kind of failed, buddy. I had failed her. But that comes later. But now I figured I should tell her what my own troubles had been. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's okay. I do want to. I managed to keep quiet about my past. I had only alluded to things. Now I told her everything. It wasn't a long story. What? Nothing. You don't remember anything. Okay, it's not exactly nothing. My teen years are fuzzy. Everything before that, it's like it doesn't exist. What about your family? I don't know, maybe I had one. I was in a lot of institutions before I turned 18. Oh, Jack. I'll tell you about those times if you want. There's not a lot to tell. Nothing really ever happened to me. I wish I could tell you everything about my life, I really do, but I can't. That's fine. Dots. Did you ever try to find out about my life before then? Yeah. I didn't. Why not? I don't know. I never felt like it, I guess. I must have known, even back then, that some memories are best left buried. I'm sure I would like to remember if I couldn't. But you're fine with it. Yeah. Well, okay. Tell me about the times you can remember then. I wanted to tell her about the few bland memories I had. Chapter 3. No more stalling. August 10th. Did we miss the 9th? I feel like we did. But I also feel like we didn't. Anyway, August 10th. I could write down all the talks we had. About the first night we spent together. About looking for an apartment and then finding it. About moving in. About pretty much anything that involved the two of us. But I think it's time to move on. This isn't a feel-good journal after all. It was Thursday, coming up to a year since Grace and I started dating. I was at the cash register. Grace wasn't in the store. An old lady was counting her change, slowly with trembling hands. Hello. Cars. When Anna walked by. Anna didn't buy anything. She went for the register toward me empty-handed. Instead of her approaching me, my heart started beating like mad. My head hurt. I knew the moment I saw her that she meant trouble. Jack. Oh my god, is that you, Jack? I had the nerve to pretend she stumbled upon me by accident. Like she hadn't tracked me down. But I didn't have it together. I couldn't see through her acting. I was confused, panicking, not sure why. Excuse me, miss? Is it you? Tots. You're so cut in line, miss. It's not fair to the other customers. The old lady was still tackling her mass of coins. She didn't seem to notice much around her. The place to live with me, Jack. It's you, isn't it? Yes, my name is Jack, but you got me confused with someone else. There's a lot of Jacks out there. Come on, you're you, alright. But I hand on the counter, steadying myself. She reached out as if to place her hand on mine. I jerked my hand back, like she was going to bite me. It's me, it's Anna. Don't you remember your old friend? No, we've never met. I guess it has been a while. 15 years. Not me. Must be someone else. Anna stared right at me. Through me. I thought I'd either boil or freeze. Sure, it's you. Let's go somewhere and talk about the old times. I know a great restaurant just 2 streets over. Look, lady. Even if I was a friend of yours, I have a job to do. So let me get on with it. You're bothering the customers. The customers weren't bothered one bit. If they hated anyone, it was probably me. After all, I was being so rude to this pretty, charming girl who only wanted to talk to her friend. That's a good point, Jack. What are you doing in this place? It's a pile of trash. Someone like you doesn't belong here. I was through trying to reason with her. I said nothing. Maybe she wouldn't notice that my heart was pounding way too fast. She gave me a good hard look. So that's how it is. See you later, Jack. And she went away. Then a long breath I hadn't noticed I was holding. It felt awful. Even worse, I felt Anna had been right. There had definitely been something familiar about her. But I didn't want to find out more. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I think we are all good. Next time she comes in, I'll treat her the same way, I told myself. Guessing correctly, there'd be a next time. Guessing wrongly, that it'd be at the store. I'll do it again and again until she gives up. I don't know what she wants, but I won't give an inch. Dots. The old lady cried out. She'd found a quarter. Good for her. August 11th. It's weird, isn't it? I would just write today's date like that and then go around to telling about something that happened months ago. I should write down when that stuff happened. But it was so long ago that I don't think I can remember the exact dates. Who cares? It's only for me anyway. It could be a jumbled mess. Sometimes I feel I should write more about what's happening now. But nothing is happening. So fuck it. When I told Grace about the girl who called herself Anna, and who called me Jack, even though we're not wearing name tags, she took it like it was good news. It's amazing, Jack. She must have recognized you from childhood. She said 15 years, didn't she? That's right, from the time you can't remember. I don't know, she might be some sort of scam artist. I just come up with that idea. If I end up being a scam artist. It seemed like a good enough excuse to not go near her again. Yeah, right. Come on, Jack, at least give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't need her, Grace. I got you. Jack, I'm not telling you to be with her. Don't be so rude to her next time, okay? I wasn't being rude. You so were. Okay, so what if I was? Not fair to her. She seems like a nice girl. And don't you think it'd be good for you too? To be friends with her? No, not really. She could tell you about your past. That maybe some things will start making sense. You could put whatever happened behind you. But nothing happened. Something must have happened, Jack. People don't. Grace fell silent. So continuing, she started running her fork through the peas on her plate. We were having dinner. People don't what? Well, people don't do that at night. Something happened to them. I keep telling you. It must be some weird kind of insomnia. Nothing more. Sleeping pills don't work on it. Something will eventually. I want to try this. The memories you have. It's like they want out. I think they should get out too. And you won't be scared of whatever happened anymore. And how does that work exactly? You'll be able to face it properly. It's helped me out a lot, you know? Thinking about what happened to me, I think it's not as bad as I thought it was. I simply refused to answer. It went on eating like there hadn't been a conversation at all. What Grace had referred to was something I'd only recently found out. Apparently I shouted and kicked at night a lot. Sometimes I all-out screamed. Maybe I still do all that, who knows? Maybe the staff and patients were all too polite to point it out. No, I don't scream at night anymore. I'm fairly sure I don't. That's not to say I don't sleep all that well. Funny how, at one point, something like that was the biggest problem in my life. It was so long ago. Yes, it feels like so long ago. So much has happened since then. Anyways, the morning after, I would wake up sweaty and tired. But it wasn't until Grace told me that I was screaming that I found out why. Grace said it happened about once a week. It really freaked her out the first few times it happened. Then she got used to it. Or as used to it as you can get. It used to feel like an asshole, realizing how nonchalant I was about it. Screaming a few nights in my sleep was, I felt, a small price to pay, so I wouldn't have to bother with the past. But it didn't matter, in the end, if I decided to face the past or not. Either way, it was coming. The second time Anna and I met as adults, we were neighbors. I was coming back home from the morning shift to the store. I went to our building, up to the second floor down the hall to mine and Grace's door, and I froze. There was someone standing in front of our door. That someone was her. Anna. Jack? Oh my goodness, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you... She put out the doors to ask if I lived there. Yeah, that's my apartment. As you damn well know. Hallway air felt warm and stale. Soup-like. What are you doing here? Looking to say hello to my new neighbor. So, hello? Wait, huh? And here. She put something into my hands. It was a plate wrapped in plastic wrap. There was something brown on the plate. Brownies. I hope you'll like them, Jack. But we're not neighbors. I spat the words out. Yes, we are. I'm right over there. Anna showed me the door to the right of mine. Oh. It was been empty for weeks. Pretty sure the guy who lived there before was a heroin addict. He didn't seem so bad now. What an amazing coincidence, though. To think we'd end up living so close by again. Not a coincidence, is it? Pardon? Come on, really? What are you trying to do? It's obvious you planned this. There's no way something like this could happen by accident. And I laughed. It was a sound like a fork scraping a plate. Well, you can believe in coincidence. Oh, you can believe it's a coincidence, or you can believe it's not. Either way, we'll be seeing each other pretty often. Enjoy the brownies. Thanks. Not a big fan of sweet stuff, but I'm sure Grace will love them. Grace? Who's Grace? My girlfriend. Pointed at our door with my thumb. We live together. My idea was that, in case she was acting like this because she was interested in me, I'd gently tell her I was taken. Oh. Don't think I didn't see that, madam. Grace. Yes. She must be a nice girl. The best I've ever known. You're lucky to have... Oh, she's lucky to have you. It's the other way around. Well, it's been nice chatting. I'll say hi to Grace for you. I should go and say hello myself. No need. She's not here right now. But, bye. I pretended to unlock the door. It was already unlocked, because Grace was home. I slipped in and shut the door in Anna's face. In the apartment, I felt like I finally breathed freely again. Son of a... Talk to this girl. Be friends with her. Not a chance. She creeped the hell out of me. Writing all this down, I could see why Grace thought I was overreacting. The plain facts of it doesn't seem all that bad. A friend I hadn't seen in years noticed me at my workplace, talked with me a bit, and happened to move in right next to me. But I knew right from the start that there was something off about her. That's not something to ignore. Paranoid? Yeah! Yeah! Paranoia! But in this case, I was right to be paranoid. It's because I let my guard down that all this happened. Still no word from the doctor about when I'll be able to get out of here. In fact, I haven't seen him in days. Hope he's just busy. Buddy, I got bad news. You better be strung up. What if something happened to him? It's the paranoia talking again. No, that's not paranoia. That's plain stupid. I know I couldn't make a doctor disappear and get away with it. I don't know, dumb stuff happens all the time. But I've got to say, if this doctor did disappear, it wouldn't be much of a loss to the hospital, I think. Valid. I'll have to ask him to get me some neck exercises I could do. My neck hurts from craning my head to the side all the time to look at the sky. Well, at least the weather's bad now. Not looking there as much. It's weird how a little neck pain is causing me trouble with how broken and battered the rest of me is. No, I shouldn't mention my neck to him. It might up my dosage. What'll I do then? With my brain turning into mush. Maybe then I'd be happy. In any case, I have things to do. And I need a clear mind to do them. I hope that what I'm writing makes sense. I hope that I haven't gone down with the rabbit hole already. And all I'm doing is scrolling line after line of meaningless chicken scratch. But that'd be pretty funny, I guess. In a pretty unfunny way. August 12th. I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. So, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully, I will see you later.